Lorelei, if we're going to talk about it, was great. It was really, really good. And I was already at that point like, oh, this game's going to be fantastic. Everything they did in the first half of the game, I loved it so much. But then they just started making like weird decisions with the story. Introducing characters that they never like fully hashed out. Touching on things that didn't necessarily make sense. And then it just got weaker and weaker as it went along. Plus, they did some stuff of like, where, they kept making references to other games, like Skyrim. And like one of the main characters in Lorelei was a game dev, but he kept referring to everything going on in game talk, which felt like they were trying to cater to gamers for the story way too much, and it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel natural. It really kind of lost a lot for me on that, but... And also, like... Hey, Rocker Reviews, how you doing today? The end of it, and I'm not going to go into the end of Lorelei and give the spoiler, because I know there's probably a lot of people who haven't played it, and it's still worth a playthrough. I definitely think Lorelei is worth at least a playthrough. But... the way that you end the game, I was shocked that they did it the way that they did it. Because it just felt too easy. It felt ridiculously easy, and in a lot of ways made zero sense to what you were actually doing. Like, really? That's how you're gonna end the game? Oh. I mean, I guess. Like, that was kind of my reaction. But, you know. It's super sad, too, that it's the last game in that trilogy, in the Devil Came Through Here trilogy. Because both The Cat Lady and Downfall, incredible games. Really great games. I think I actually like Downfall more than The Cat Lady. Just because, like, I don't know if you guys have played Downfall, but when I beat Downfall, I was so just shocked. Like, it was literally a game that my jaw was open when I hit the end of that game. That's how good they wrote it, to where it comes to that ending scene and I'm just like, what? Like, I was just blown away. I couldn't believe it. But just can't believe they missed the ball with Lorelei. Detention. What's Detention? Worst ending. Oh, it's way better than Dexter's ending. I mean, if we're going to talk about bad endings, I mean, to anything, because Dexter, you know, television. Dexter was horrible. Dexter makes Lorelei look like Game of the Year. Although that's cross media. So that's not necessarily a fair comparison, but Dexter was so bad. Hey, Landerson, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Not K, have I said hi? Hope so. Darian, how you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope you guys are doing really well. Yeah, people complain a lot about the ending to Game of Thrones, which I have also complained about. But you do not know disappointment until you've seen the ending to Dexter. The ending to Dexter is... oh, it is so painful. So painful. Bill Ramirez, how you doing today? Welcome on in. How's your day going? I can't believe they ended Dexter the way they ended it. Can't believe it. Kickin' Chickens 8. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome into the suit. Hope you're having a really good day today. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. You doing good, Phil? Good. That's good to hear. Hopefully we'll get lucky and have some good clock. The way Dexter ended was a travesty. It really was. It's fucking abomination of television the way that show ended. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, the entire season, I'm just like, just sad because it's like, really, guys, you're doing this? You're doing this with Deborah? Wait, you're making Dexter do what? What's happening? And then you get to the last episode, and it's just like, no, stop it. Stop it. And they didn't stop. They just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then when you literally thought it couldn't get any worse, it was literally the worst it could possibly be. Post-credits scene comes on and just ruined it even more. Like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was disgusted. Could you guys tell I was disgusted? A little bit. Maybe it's a little obvious. So bad. Did you happen to be playing the HD version of Silent Hill 2? The PC version. Not the HD collection. Just the PC vanilla version. The HD collection version is so bad. Like, they ruined the game. I feel like Game of Thrones season is worse. Like, this last Game of Thrones season, like, they had stuff in it that was good. A lot of questionable decisions, but it was generally pretty good up until the last 2 episodes, and then it just was like, dude, really? But yeah, in some ways, I guess I see what you're saying now that I think about it. Kind of similar in some ways to Dexter. But they didn't ruin it like they ruined Dexter. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like they just went out and just crapped on everything you loved. And wronged everybody. Oh, man. I can't imagine the amount of, like, hate mail those writers must have gotten after Dexter. Like, they probably thought, like, oh, people are gonna love this ending. This is great. People are gonna love this. And then, like, for, like, the next decade, just massive hate mail. Okay, this is okay. We can work with this. This is not bad. We can work with this clock. Let's try to get everything all right. After the ending, you went to Dairy Queen and cried while eating a blizzard. It's probably the only thing you can do. I'd never been so pissed at the ending of a show like as I was with Dexter. Like, I mean, I've been sad about shows ending, like oh, depressed because it's over, or maybe disappointed because it was over. Like, oh, it just wasn't good. Why'd they have to end it like that? Or even like, man, that was a shitty ending. But when Dexter was over, I was pissed. Pissed. Just literally angry. It was crazy. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, Storm, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Good clock? Yeah, we had decent clock. We're doing it. We're doing things. We're doing all the things. You want to be depressed just watch an episode of The Simpsons now? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I know I've said this before, because we've talked about The Simpsons and what it is now before. But I remember when I knew The Simpsons was just done. Like, I hadn't watched The Simpsons in a few years. Just, I don't know, bad timing, catching it. Like, I just hadn't seen any new episodes. And I was like, oh, I wonder what The Simpsons is even up to. Because it came on TV, so I let it roll. Let me get this really quick. And I start watching it, and it's this episode where Homer and Bart are, like, becoming really distant from each other. Like, Bart is becoming, like, this asshole. Homer's, like, hates his son. Like, just, like, really, like, weird. Like, wow, this is interesting. You're writing this into The Simpsons. And they just keep getting more and more angry towards each other. And then it all comes down to, at the end of the episode, Homer finds out that Bart smokes weed. And they both go, and Homer goes up to Bart, and they smoke weed together. And then they bond again, and then they're good father and son. And I'm like, what? Like, what is this? And I just noped out. I couldn't believe what I saw. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, this is The Simpsons now? Get this shit out of here. Simpsons died in season 10. Sounds about right. Breaking Bad. No, Breaking Bad, though. An obsession of mine paid off. Yeah, Breaking Bad was great. Breaking Bad was really, really good. I wish that last episode of Breaking Bad would have been like 2 hours. That's my only critical thing I could say about the last episode of Breaking Bad. Just 2 hours, stretch it out a bit more, go into it a little bit more. I would have loved that. All in all, great series. Alright, -4. We're still in the negatives, though. Simpson goes out in parades, celebrity appearances. Exact opposite of what it was. I haven't seen the last season of South Park, so I couldn't judge it. I heard the last season was actually supposed to be good, but you know, I haven't seen it, so I couldn't say. What is South Park? Uh-huh. Alright, let's get good coins here. Oop. Damn. Where's my DPI up so high? I adjusted it too. We should be good. DPI was up way high. There we go. Alright. God, are we gonna get good on this room up here, you think? Like, this room up here is gonna be a big decision on if we lose more time or not. I hope we do it well. I hate this room. That was good. That was good. Oh, that was bad. I don't know what it is, like, every once in a while... And right there, too. Every once in a while, James just heads towards that closet. And then sometimes when we transition from the balcony in, James will just stop for a second. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of here. That was weird. It paused. That's not going to count towards IGT. I know that's going to kill a second. But, that was kind of weird, right? South Park's only message is both sides are stupid and caring. Anything is bad. As we go out, it gets very old. I just watched Deadwood show a month ago. You loved it. I haven't seen Deadwood. Anyone else excited for the Deadwood film coming out next week? They're filming after like 10 years. I heard a lot of people talking about it. You enjoyed the Viking series? Isn't that on Hulu? I think that's Hulu, right? Ooh, -5. And it's probably -6 too. Because we went into the menu right there, which doesn't count. So that's kind of cool. Oh, who done it? Well, I'm Malicious. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome into the suit. Hope you're having a really great day today. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. You guys have been too kind today with all these follows. Get to a point where I get a little speechless, and then I just look all goofy on camera for a couple minutes. You're welcome. Thank you. First, you need to watch Deadwood and Silent Hill Requiem. I do need to watch Silent Hill Requiem. I watched most of Silent Hill No Escape the other day when Team Silent was doing that. That was a fun watch. I still need to watch the first half. Like, every single time I watch somebody stream Silent Hill No Escape, I always catch it halfway through. And it's usually at the same exact spot. It's ridiculous. But it looks really interesting. Like, I can't believe just one fan made that. And for all, like, the negative criticism you could give that, it still comes back to one guy made that. And I think they did a pretty good job. Although maybe I'll change my mind after I see the first half and I won't like it anymore. Mr. Robot? I've heard so many good things about Mr. Robot, but I haven't watched it yet.
What's her name? Mary?
You know what I'm excited to come back, but it's probably not going to come back till next year? Altered Carbon. I know we were talking about that a bit yesterday, but I am really excited for that to come back. Altered Carbon was so ridiculously good. Really, really good. Like, the way that they did that show to where you literally could feel the universe. Like, so many shows, you know, they put you in an alternate universe, whatever sci-fi or drama, whatever universe they're trying to create for you. And it still just, you know, doesn't feel fully realized. Altered Carbon felt fully realized. And I love it for that. Nothing has ever... Oh, dude, James. Ever does tech or hacking wrong? You know who did hacking horribly wrong? You ever see CSI Cyber? CSI Cyber has this scene. Like, just Google CSI Cyber fails. And there's like a 2-minute montage of just how bad it is. There's literally a scene in there where they're getting hacked. Like, the forensic department or somebody is getting hacked. And one person jumps on a computer to stop them, and they're going off on this computer trying to, like, block this hacker. And this other guy's like, let me help. And he jumps on the same keyboard. The same keyboard. And they're both dual wielding this keyboard to stop this hacker. And I'm like, dude, just stop. It's so bad. That's not how technology works. Like, you would look at the bear. There you go. You would be just typing a bunch of gibberish if two people were trying to use a keyboard. Not to mention, like, what are you even trying to do to stop the hacker? Just turn off the computer. Unplug the Ethernet cable, for God's sake. Like what is this? Okay, we got a code coming up here. Almost forgot this was happening. We got 8298. 8298. 8298. 8298. 82. Vanquisher, thank you very much. Storm, Josh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Mata, get wrecked. How you doing today, Mata? Almost had it. You almost had the pyramid. So, like, in the fail montage for CSI Cyber, there's also this other one to where they're like, this iPad is getting hacked. What do we do? And the guy's driving with an iPad, like, next to him. And he's like, quick, get out of the car and hook the iPad up to the engine. It'll drain the battery quick. Like, what? What? 1919. 1919. 1919. Thank you guys so much. Storm, Vanquisher, Rocket. I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you all so much. It's a team effort. I'm doing all right, Mata. How you doing today? Doing great? Nice. All right. Let's see. Oops, 1919 and 8298. There we go. Got it, guys. Let's do this. Hell yeah. Hey, Watermelon, how you doing today? How am I doing? All right. Had some weird runs today, but generally okay. We got that. We almost messed that up again. We got it. Hope your day is going well. Want to see something funny? Watch you spilled my coffee on YouTube? Okay. Hey, if you'd like to throw that in the Discord, I'll definitely check that out later. I hate when I say, like, I'll watch something during stream, and then, like, several hours later, I forget what it was. It's like, oh, what did they say? I have to start sifting through my VOD, trying to find out what was said. Okay, here we go. Wow, that -5, we're stuck on that right now. It's still a negative, so, I can't complain too much, but it's ridiculous. Alright, where are we going here? Yeah, he said that he would check out Silent Hill Rec. Yeah, and then never... Rocket, link it in my Discord, please. Please link it in my Discord. I genuinely do want to watch that. I just keep forgetting. You did? I have no excuses then. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible suit. Alright, let's see if we can get down these stairs well. James hates stairs. If I could get James a gift in real life, it would be a stairmaster, because maybe then he could actually go downstairs well. Whew. Okay, that was good. Really good exits there. Go, James, go. Go, please. Yes, that was really well done. Really nice turning from James. I think we can all thank the hips on that one. Oh, man. Alright. So, if we can keep up the pace and do good down the Pyramid Head stairs, we might actually salvage a couple seconds and get past this -5 that's taunting us. We'll see. Or a personal trainer. James move in mysterious ways sometimes. For a second I thought you said a personality trainer. It's like, yes, James could definitely use a personality trainer. His personality seems a little volatile. Okay, here we go. This bull crap. Okay, that was good. We keep it up? Okay. This is good. Now we're coming to the hallway. If we can do good hallway, probably 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bad. Maybe 1 second now. There was one run, I was like -10 seconds. And just as I said, like, oh, we can get -10 here, I made a mistake and I was like 9. Another mistake, 8. Just kept counting down until 1, and then I was actually right. I just reset the run. Like, oh, it's painful. So painful. Sprint through the fog streets in style. Impossible space is one of your favorite things in games, and nobody uses it. Impossible space? How do you mean exactly? I'm not sure I know what that means. What's impossible space? What the hell? Guys! Guys. How did we do that? Oh shit, dude, I'm so stupid. Can someone, like, just yell at me right now? Oh, why did I do that? For those who didn't notice what I just did. So, we got a gold split, a nice gold split. -10. While I was in shock about the gold split, and pointing up to it, in awe of how we actually somehow pulled that off. I was not spamming quick save, so James proceeded to run slowly. I don't know how much time we lost there. I would guess maybe 3 seconds. Maybe. My life is a meme. Oh, man. Like, that could be a meme, too. Celebrate splits while at the same time ruining their next splits. Simultaneously ruining and celebrating splits. Okay. If we do good here, we'll still make out with a -10, so it won't be, like, horrible. But we just gotta get good wrench pickup. Thank you, Vanquisher. I appreciate those yellings. Remember the Historical Society where you... Hold on, let me get through here. Where you go downstairs for like 5 minutes, and then you drop down like 3 holes and end up in a prison? Yeah. It makes no sense. It's physically impossible. It is physically impossible, yeah. But that's when he's falling into madness. It's like a physical representation of James's descent into madness. Got it. We got it. That was good. A lot of symbolism to those falls. That's what makes this game so great. There's just so much behind it. There's so much in everything that happens in this game that just makes it amazing. The monster design, what the monsters actually represent. What Pyramid Head actually represents. The level design, the interactions with Eddie and Angela are fantastic. Angela's story alone, like, God, you know how they did Born from a Wish? When they added the little bit prequel and like the greatest hits in the Xbox version for Maria? I really wish they would have also added something for, what's her name? I just said it too, Angela. Or even just release a completely additional game where you play through as Angela and see the entire story from her point of view. Oh, that would have been amazing. Because her story in Silent Hill is just as interesting, if not more interesting, than James's. And I think they could have done something really cool with that. But, you know, wishful thinking. I guess to be fair though, Angela's story may have been a bit too much for console to have her own thing. I mean, even like the little scene that Angela has in this game was kind of pushing it in terms of what the ESRB might even have allowed on a game. Because her story is really messed up. Why isn't that low? Oh! Oh, wrecked. Get wrecked, guys. There goes our 2 seconds. So I learned some stuff doing that. Some important things. Doing that key right there. Apparently, if you hit quick save too soon, did you guys see where it locked the key? You wouldn't take the key. It just froze that little second of that cutscene to where he wasn't actually taking the key. That's a bummer. I think all the time Angela's story was good, pushing the boundaries. Now it would seem normal. You know what, Seravium? I don't even know if that's true. Like, you look at like games today, games don't go anywhere near the level of edginess today that Silent Hill does, or did, especially in this one. Like, Angela's story is so out there, it's so on the edge, that I think a lot of devs today, unless it's an indie dev, wouldn't even risk putting something like that in their title. I don't think they'd touch it with a 10-foot pole. I think they'd leave it alone and do something else entirely. Oh, I didn't split. Why am I not splitting? What is James doing? That was horrible. Like, look at my split. Still isn't split. Like, for some reason, it wasn't splitting, and then I ran James into a wall trying to figure that out. Ah. Problems with games today, they will never be good like Downpour. They could take more risks. That's because companies only care about money now. Back in PS2 day, game developers, big games, I think it was cheaper. You know, any of the games today that really seem to take a lot of risks and really just, they don't even care. Like, they'll go anywhere they want to with the content of their game, as long as it makes sense in the story and it's good, are indie devs. Like, I see it more and more now. Just indie devs are giving me the games I want. Oh, we didn't hit it. Like, I know we've talked about this game already during stream, but much like Downfall or Hellblade is another one that was done by an indie dev. Hellblade dealt with really serious topics, and I don't see a normal AAA dev even trying to touch that with like a 10-foot pole. Like, it just doesn't happen. You don't want to get any negative outlash from people like, oh, you talked about this? Get bad publicity. Hellblade is amazing. Hellblade, such an incredibly good game. It is so deep and well done. Oh, okay. It's weird. Something you've been curious about ever since... Hold on, let me get out of this area and I'll read that. Oh, monster! Monster? That was stupid. Ever since playing Silent Hill 2, what exactly was Angela's sin that led her there? I think she killed somebody. I hate being so vague about it, because I'm honestly not sure who, but, like, I think she killed her dad. Like, IRL killed her dad. But, I mean, to be fair, like, it's kind of shitty that she ended up here after killing her dad, because you start to get into her story, and, like, why she killed them. Like, I'm not one for ever advocating murder, but, all I'm gonna say about that, like, they did some fucked up shit to her, and I don't know if because of that, if she really deserved to be in Silent Hill. Like, she deserved to be in therapy, not Silent Hill. Yeah, they abused her bad. And you see that later in the game in, like, the fight scene with the dad. Like, that room, the symbolism behind that room and just everything that goes on, it is... Oh, it is horrible. Like, just taking it in for what it is, so bad. Great storytelling. We're gonna talk about how good the game is, but yeah, it is like gut-wrenchingly horrible. Even after all the abuse, I'm sure it was a lot of guilt. Like, you don't go through that much stuff in your life and, you know, not sadly have demons about it. Like, it's just really sad. Really sad. If coffee being spilled offends you, do not watch that video. If coffee being... I don't know what coffee being spilled even is. I know it's something you told me to watch on YouTube, but I don't know what it actually is. There we go. Maybe I can take a sip of some tea while we go down this long elevator. But some different kids that are gonna start too, they feel it's really sad. It's a really sad thing. That's, you know, that's just one of the things about Angela's story. And that's why I think too, like, with how deep her story is and like what she must be seeing and going through in Silent Hill itself, would have made for a really interesting game. Wow! I'm disgusted at the moment. James, will you run, please? Please run. There we go. Yeah, these are real-time splits. They're not in-game. Also, American Buttercream, how you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope your day is going well. Oh, James, what are you doing, dude? What is happening?
Don't stand there
was
looking
weird
so
as hell.
smug. You're the worst person in this room.
Hey, Yoshio, how you doing today? Welcome on in. How's your day going? Yeah, these splits right now, like we're gonna keep going. We're gonna try to do Blind Arsonist just to see if we can't salvage some time right now. But if we don't get Blind Arsonist, we might as well just reset at that point. I hate resetting. Thanks for answering your question. Need more oh, no worries. I knew what you meant, so it's okay. I hope your day is going well. Internet was out all night? Oh my god. You survived, though. But that's painful. The internet is used in, like, fucking everything anymore. If the internet goes out, it hurts. Yeah, I bet it sucked. I bet it did. Okay. Welcome back to the interwebs. The Twitch webs. Alright, here we go. YOLO. Arsonist, come on! Rippin', how you doing today? Good luck on my attempts. Thank you, I appreciate that. What's it gonna be? Oh, damn it. Okay, we did get the Blind Arsonist. I'm not super happy about it because of how the rest of the run went. And it's so bad right now, especially in the maze. We did so poorly in the maze. This may not be enough. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. It's going to be cutting it close. Because we have 1 minute to kill Eddie. 1 minute. It still is you're having to rely on your mobile connection? Oh. But that data. Do you get unlimited data at least? I remember like one time like the internet went out here. And so like we used our mobile hotspot for the night for just a few hours. And my data was all gone. All my data was gone. And on my plan, when my data goes, it's 2G. Which is literally unusable. Like, I think it's bullcrap too. Like, they say 2G, you're supposed to get like 600 down. I call that bullcrap. You could still do crappy web browsing with 2 down. Or, excuse me, 600 down. But nothing loaded. Oh shit, -3. That's what Blind Arsonist saved us, was -3. 2 gigs a month? Oh, Yoshio, I'm so sorry. Okay. 1, 2, and then row. Row your heart out, James. Row like you've never rowed before. That's pretty good. Just have him go straight now. He'll hit that for sure. We're -3 right now, which is kind of crazy. This run's been all over the place. If we keep up this pace and we get hotel, we might get something. You pay an extra 10 for unlimited with no throttle, 50 gigs a month. Law, who's your provider? I bet it's going to be somebody I don't get coverage where I need, though. T-Mobile? Yeah, that's... I was expecting T-Mobile or Sprint. Being in Arizona, we go on a lot of trips to, like, northern Arizona, because it's just nicer up there, in southern Arizona. And there's a lot of spots in between the two that just don't have coverage unless you have Verizon. So, like, I'm stuck with Verizon because, well, car breaks down. I gotta be able to call somebody. One time it did break down. One time we got a flat tire and I was on AT&T, which is still supposed to be pretty good, right? On AT&T, flat tire, no service. None. Verizon had service, though. Here we go. Of course we did. Of course we got hotel skip first try in this questionable run. I should be happy about this, but with our current splits, it's a little rough. That was weird. We overshot it, I think, a little bit. That's why it flipped. But we're okay. We're okay. Finish a run for once. We will. We'll finish this run. It's the burden of speedrunning, like you hardly ever finish run. You don't pay for your phone, so you can't really complain? Lucky. I pay so much for mobile phone service, it's disgusting. Like, I don't even want to upgrade my phone this year because, like, I know, like, it's just gonna extend my phone payment plan out even longer. Like, I should just keep the same phone I have for, like, the next 4 years. Like, I'll just upgrade my girl's phone. I want to make sure she always has, like, the most recent phone. But I'll just keep getting, like, keeping this one phone. And then, like, after this year, it'll drop our monthly payments by, like, in half. Verizon's like 150. It depends what you get. It can be. If you mean for unlimited, probably. Oh, shit, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Got to use this. Why you do this to me, James? Oh. I don't even do unlimited with Verizon because it's just too expensive. I'm on one of their older plans, but I actually get a ton of data considering I get like 18 gigs a month. Which isn't bad. Baby Seal, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Hope your day is going well. Alright, let's start guessing the case. Like, I'm not gonna YOLO it, but if anybody wants to see if they would have been right, now is the time. I'm gonna guess, null. I'm going with null this time. Oh, Vanquisher, you say null too? Okay, I'll change mine. I'll say town. Okay, what would it have been? Damn! It was literally damn. Okay. You're doing good? Good to hear. Glad you're having a good day. Oh. Alright, here we go. We got all the music boxes. We got all the things. All the things. Go through the door. There you go. There we go. Let's not forget to pick up that key, because we always forget to pick it up. Not always, but it happened a couple times. It's irritating. That's a run killer, too. If you don't pick up that key, you'll get to this gate, and it'll just tell you it's locked. It's just sadness. Like, oh right, the key. Okay. Alright, this way. Oh man, that camera. It's weird. Alright, so we're kind of on the home stretch, more or less. We don't have much more to do. Try to get good straight lines through here, through the kitchen. Out the door. This way. Turn. There we go. Oh, he's in front of the door! Thank you, game. I can't believe the game let us open the door. He's just a troll. He's just trolling us right there. Oh, go through. There you go. Shit, is he gonna lick our feet because I paused a second? Okay, no, we're good. +7, fuck. 1, 2. +7, that sucks. Okay. Put it in, put the egg in, put it in. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Okay. All right.
Mary?
What do
What do you
you
want?
James?
Wrong one.
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look at... I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers.
All right, here we go. Home stretch. Home stretch. Go, 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 James. Do better turns, please. Like that. That's good. Of course we got mouthed. And we'll get picked up, too. Oh, no, we didn't.
James.
Okay. Oh. Oh! Well, shit. Okay, let me save it and go back. I saw it. It's mixed. It is actually a PB. It is. We did PB. Let's go load it so we can look at it since I, like, went too quickly. Load. Is that the last one? That it is. So we did PB. It's not the PB we wanted. And technically, since our split says 0, yet we PB'd, I don't know why. Because literally, our splits are like... I don't get it. But we PB'd. We got 2 seconds faster. We're inching closer.